Hi there, hope you're well this week. For those who are struggling a bit with health, my prayers are with you. We just do pray that you'll be getting better. But it's Friday, so I thought I'd better post another of these videos just to let you know what's happening on Sunday and in the week beyond that. This Sunday we'll be gathering again at 10:30, and this time we'll be from 3 locations. So Stephen will be leading from his living room, I'll be preaching from mine, and Ben will be leading our worship again from his living room. So do make sure you join us at 10:30 for that. It's been great that you've been passing on that link so that we're actually growing as a church in terms of those people who are able to join us. Family and friends of members of the church have been joining us as well. So that's been great to hear about that. Just one thing to say about Sunday's service. I really felt that actually what the topic I should be speaking on this week is actually the Christian approach to dying. And I'd flagged that up really just because it might be that it's a bit of a deep subject for some of our younger ones, and so if your children you think it's not really appropriate for them, just so you know that they might want to find an activity to do or whatever it might be during that sermon. Our children's church and our youth will be meeting again as usual after the service, so do make sure you tune in for that as well. This week is the first Sunday of the month. It's Palm Sunday as well, but it's the first Sunday of the month, and so normally we would be sharing communion together, but I just wanted to let you know what we're going to do for that. And actually, I feel that the right thing for us to do as a community is to pause on communion. For me, right at the heart of communion is that we do it as a body, that we meet as a body to do that. We remember Christ's sacrifice on the cross for us, his broken body, as we gather as his body. And so I just think we should pause and wait until we can gather again physically before we do that. And it'll be part of our great celebration and Thanksgiving when we are able to meet together, is that we'll be able to give thanks through the breaking of bread and the sharing of the cup. So that's just a quick explanation about that. There's been lots of debate in clergy forums about how best to do that and whether we can do it online, but I feel that actually that is really the heart of what communion is that it is the body gathered. And it's just a sort of sign, really, this pause, that though this is great and though that we're being encouraged and we can gather together in some sense, there is something missing, there is something lacking, and so we look forward in anticipation of when we can meet together, and that's when we will share communion together. So I hope that's okay and that makes sense. Looking beyond into the week beyond, on Friday we will be having a Hour at the Cross meditation at 3 o'clock, so do make sure you look out for details on that. We haven't quite decided whether it's going to be YouTube or Zoom yet, but we'll send out details for that. Thank you for those who signed up to the prayer network and for those who sent in requests for prayer. That's great. If you'd like to be part of that, if you'd like to be prayed for, then do contact Stephen or I at prayer@smb.org.uk. Easter Sunday, we're hoping to have 2 services on Easter Sunday. One is sort of children's all-age worship service, so that'll be the earlier service, and then later on a second service as well, as we look at Easter and celebrate the fact that Jesus is alive, that he is risen from the dead. So again, details for that to follow. Mini school on Monday, and fellowship groups are continuing as well this week, so do make sure you tune in for those. Do remember, if there's anything we can pray for, if there's any needs that you have, then do get in contact with us. We are trying to build up a little network of people who are able to help others, either deliver food for them or pick up prescriptions. If you feel you're able to do that, then do contact the office and they'll put you on the list, and if a request comes in, we'll get in touch with you. But otherwise, I'll see you on Sunday, and as we gather together and celebrate the fact that Jesus is our hope and our security, even in the darkest of times. So I'll see you then. God bless. Bye.